Years ago, we used to think empathy was a great thing. We no longer think it's a great thing, okay? It is a stepping stone, so I don't want to, denigrate it too much. But it often can be a cause for burnout, okay, particularly in the health professions, the caring professions, because we feel like the other person's feeling. And often in the health field, other people are not feeling well. That's why they come to us. They're having mental problems, physical problems, both. Okay, so we kind of take on their pain, if you will, and yet we're not ready to do that. So we own it, okay? And then it becomes too much, and people burn out. So empathy is, I believe, a stepping stone. It's beginning to, open our heart to others, and that's wonderful, but we have to be a little careful. We don't want to get burnt out. We don't want to too early take on others' pain and own it, because then it's too much for us. So the next step, if you will, is compassion, okay? So we don't own others' pain, but we recognize it. So as His Holiness the Dalai Lama sometimes says, that compassion, that love is tinged with pain or suffering. You're feeling it, but it doesn't overwhelm you. It's just a little bit, okay? Primarily, it engages you to do something if you can, to help. Often we can't help. So skillful means is a very important part of all this. What can I do that will be successful, okay, to help the other person? And often we don't know, and then we desist. We don't do anything, okay? We wish we could, and we train and we educate so that next time we'll have the skillful means. But if we have the skillful means, you go ahead and you act and you help, okay? So there is a difference between empathy and compassion. I think empathy is more of a stepping stone. Then when we get into compassion, there's many levels, okay? So, at first we're compassionate to somebody else or we love somebody else, but we want them to love us back. It's like you kiss your spouse or your partner and you say, "I love you, dear." And what you really mean is, "Love me back," okay? Strings. Not bad, but just a bit limited. And slowly as we go higher levels, if you will, or deeper levels of compassion, less strings. We don't need a thank you, we don't need a smile, or we don't need a gift in return. But we do it just because we know the other person's hurting. Full stop. In India, we say full stop. You say period here, you say full stop. Because I think it came from the British, so maybe you say full stop? Good, yeah. India is also has British influence, okay. Full stop, just because they're hurting. That's why you help. It doesn't matter their reaction to you. That's more unconditional compassion. We're working in that direction, but it takes a while, okay? So those are different stepping stones, and I think empathy is an early stepping stone. Thank you.